Okay. What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up?
Alright, so what's the hot takes on it? We may not know everything yet, I understand, but what's the hot takes on the Diddy's situation?
They saying it's going down when people ain't around. That's so.
He had a contract with Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, unlimited supply, baby.
Johnson.
Why didn't he have a sponsorship deal?
Oh, he had a sponsorship deal.
The way he bought it,
That man kept them in business alone himself.
All that. Well,
For him to have that much, you gotta imagine how much he was running through.
that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? This is yearly. This is a yearly thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much drugs he got going. They said they found drugs. He had like 2 pistols with the number shade on the barrels. About what's her name? Chris Jenner. They said she was in tapes. They said Diddy's business partner. How to be bitches.
I don't doubt that shit at all.
About to watch the whole black caucus get destroyed because Diddy got caught.
Yeah, ain't no telling what the man. What they, I mean, you know, they don't know they expose nothing like for real though. Like, you know, be like a quiet case a lot of the time. When it's something that's everybody waiting on their answer. Don't let everybody know. They might do it now. Diddy, right? They might do it now. Still waiting on answers.
They did. They brought this shit.
You know, it's like they don't say nothing about that no more.
Because it's real powerful people. Like, these people are not that powerful.
I feel like Diddy has. I feel like he had some power though. Like
I mean, he did, but it's like that Epstein shit. It was politicians, governments.
Yeah, I feel like that's all in the same plan.
Belcher. Aye. Trustee
Well,
Stan
they-
Brown.
You know what I'm saying? Some of the politicians, they
Oh, yeah, he fucking with the Democrats. You know, they dissing themselves right now. Like, hey, you went to the Diddy party. You know I did. Come on, nigga. Get it out of here. Oh, yeah, he been a real Democrat.
Diddy.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee.
Yeah. He started it. That was his shit.
Yep. Hitler, man.
Dad.
How they want you to be. He's gonna die. Definitely.
Bad boy.
They trying to say all his businesses were, so they trying to take all his businesses away. Yeah, they done in Rico. I don't think he getting the He shouldn't be getting him in Rico. He got some crimes on him, but maybe a little blackmail.
I think it's something it can relate more to some extra freaky stuff than anything. Like,
And technically, the sex trafficking is that gets you.
You know, if they gonna hit him with that. That's what. Like,
But see, they trying to hit him but he just buys bitches. That's what they saying, but you can't. I mean, you can't go to jail for buying pussy, but it's not like that. He's like, because he bought the bitches and he supplied the bitches for the parties. I mean, they called him, a man called him the John Gotti buying vagina.
right. So like nobody's technically being forced.
Yeah, nobody's forced to do
You know,
anything.
He's just paying
He's
motherfuckers
just
out,
paying
you know?
money, paying, and throwing a party and he can buy the drugs. That's the problem. Now when you throw a party, you provide drugs. Now you can say
Well, no, right, yeah, no, they right. He drugging motherfuckers. Then you know that's the thing. So,
Drugs,
you
too.
know, the drug thing, you're not really giving consent if you're being drugged.
Yep.
You know,
And then they said he used to put drugs in everything, like all the drinks, the water, everything you doing is all drugged up, so you just fucked up. And they said like after Diddy's freak off, they had personal IVs for the next day. People go IVs for days because they get that much.
what the fuck?
They gotta get some food back. That's crazy. he got a son with that shit too, because they say his sons used to do about the little nigga.
Yeah, I'm sure they had hoes, they had women, they had shit that was, come on. Stop having the freak off.
Just to the house, man. Bustin' down. He was weird. All these old videos was popping up. They had one with him and his mama. They outside and he giving like a kiss on the lips and talking about, yeah, that shit weird. Talking about I go to the strip club with my mama. I ain't never going to the strip club with my mama. What y'all doing? I party with my mama.
He gets on the lips too. Like,
Yeah, and it's like,
It's
hey,
like, I
bro,
ain't gonna
man,
lie.
I don't do that. You know,
Yeah,
my kiss
right.
my mama on the cheek, boy. And we all know niggas don't do that. Kiss on the cheek.
right,
But by
you know,
that,
something
you know,
like
it's
that.
on the forehead. You understand, nigga? Don't do all that weird shit, man. Then talking about I go to the club with my mama. Mama old as hell. She shouldn't be in the club. You talking about taking her to the strip club with bitches throw that ass. Talking about, yeah, mama. What you doing? Weird. I don't know why niggas get money and want to be weird. Why does this money make niggas weird? That's what it is.
They came up from share to the group. Share to the group. Share to y'all. Share to y'all shit too, y'all. Anybody listening right now? We kind of just waiting out until we get more people in the group. We wait on more people to listen, so bear with us.
Copyright.
And we made a video talking about the twins.
Oh, that's the script was.
Say what?
Y'all watching y'all podcasting and y'all cooking.
Got us in limbo, man.
I'm just putting Ain't no Okay. So, Chicago Black Delegation Podcast is a podcast dedicated to the reclaiming and reshaping of Black American culture here in America. This show's intention is not to disparage or get any sort of odds against any other nationality groups here in America or otherwise or abroad. The views shared on this podcast don't necessarily represent those shared by the Chicago Black Delegation, its staff, or otherwise unless specified. Okay. Let's fix it up right. Not really. That did it. So everybody, welcome back to the Chicago Black Delegation Podcast. I'm your host, HC, aka High Thinking. And we are back with another town hall review for Dalton, Dalton Township with starring Tiffany Henyard. Just when you think it's kind of over with, they done, what's that lady name? Lori Lightfoot has put forth a pretty convincing set of findings regarding her spending and all that stuff. And the Dalton trustees have essentially moving towards, finalizing, putting her behind bars. My man, Jason House has already started his campaign and everything like that. And I think everybody's pretty much ready for that transition from Tiffany Henyard over to somebody that's actually, or mayor that's actually dedicated to the improvement of Dalton and its citizens. So overall, but otherwise, not much is kind of going on regarding Dalton. I know she did just hire a new right hand man. I forgot what. Yeah, you know what that dude's what was his name? Freeman. His last name was Freeman. His job description. I think he was like some sort of advisor, some kind of advisor for. She had a.
I can't recall.
Say it again.
I said I can't recall.
Yeah, it's like some sort of advisor. But otherwise, and then she lost her Delgado, her primary lawyer. And so that guy's gone. He's been replaced. And what else? And the police chief is just recently being replaced. So it's just fires and rehires all over the place in Dalton. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like I said, we've been trying to keep in touch with like this show. I mean, not this show, the politics in Dalton. You know what I'm saying? So, but otherwise, I want you guys to go ahead and introduce yourselves, starting with you on my left, Nails.
Yeah, Nails, man. What's up, y'all?
Yo. King Savage as always, man. Back another day. Let's keep it going.
Oh, it's my turn?
It's your time.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy J. Rashid.
Some energy.
You
Thank
know what I'm saying? A little bit, you know what I'm saying? We got to spice it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But no, you know, glad to be back with, you know what I'm saying, the brothers, you know what I'm saying? We back on the back on the couch, you know what I'm saying? We talking about some shit today, you know what I'm saying? Got something to check out.
Good old Dolton Town meeting.
Go back to the last one, G. Go back to Jay. What's that? It's the Blake release and stuff.
I don't know, technical difficulties. Bear with us. Another day in the neighborhood.
But yeah, otherwise, yeah, man. Here on the Chicago Black Daily podcast, we for the most part again focus on the the reclaiming and reshaping of Black American culture here in the United States of America. Like I said, there's a lot that's been going on, and if we're not politically savvy, if we're not engaging in the content, and if we're not ingesting it and digesting it the way it's supposed to be digested, and not getting caught up with the distractions, then things just might turn around for us at the very least politically. And I mean, there's very few things that pretty much run everything in America, and that's power, finances, and what would you say? Power, finances, and resources. And it just so happens that politics runs, it dictates the flow of all of those things, especially in America. So if we not actually engaging in politics like the right way and with full intention, then it's going to a lot of things is going to go right over our heads, and we're going to get left in the dust. And essentially, I argue this is the reason why we're in, it's not the specific reason, but it's a big reason why Black America is at the state it is right now. Obviously, there's been a lot of things that contribute to that as well, namely a lot of capitalists getting over on us. You know what I'm saying? But all that aside, like right now, today we're gonna be focused primarily on Dalton, more content from content. Why I keep calling this like this? I keep speaking to this whole Dalton situation as if it's like a comedy show or something that's for people's enjoyment, but it's really not. It's supposed to be like insightful, or not even insightful. It's really supposed to be like the Dalton townships, like the Dalton's like government, like being transparent with its citizens about what's happening on the political front of Dalton, like who's making decisions, why are they making decisions, how they gonna be using the money, how they gonna be using the taxpayers' money, so on and so forth. But I mean, I'm just saying now it's kind of turned into like a sitcom. Seem like every week, every month is like a new crazy, like some kind of crazy shit that's going on. Like I said, it's not really politics. It's like a show. You feel me? So I don't know. I kind of find that pretty upsetting, especially since they're literally dubbing like Tiffany Henyard, a Black woman mayor, as like the worst mayor in America right now. And this place like Dalton is like 15 minutes from my crib. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like there's so much going on that I think does require more people, more of our attention, like what's going on with Brandon Johnson and Chicago, and what's finna happen in Chicago in the coming months, knowing that we in a $1 billion deficit. And King, how is that? What they plan on doing with how they plan on making up for that money?
Well, raising
property taxes, hiring freeze.
Hiring freeze is just we just can't hire no people because we have no money, and then they're gonna stop overtime for a lot of things. But a lot of jobs are still gonna get because like the police, they short staff, so it's like kind of hard to not say no more overtime for them unless they're just gonna have way less cops out there on the streets.
Or they just don't pay them. Or they just don't pay them overtime. They just pay them regular base pay, and just make them work on extra hours. Oh yeah.
No, that shit don't work like that.
I hope not.
Yeah, no, I don't work like that. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot less cops on the street, then. So here's what they pick. They guess they pick their poison.
Or they gonna have them rotations real tight.
Mm-hmm. So whatever they end up doing is the main people that's gonna be suffering is us. You feel me? So otherwise, like I said, I think that other things are more worth our attention, but kind of is what it is. If nothing else, I like to look at this Dalton situation as an example on how to hold somebody insane accountable. You know what I mean? Like, let this be like the blueprint for you realizing that, okay, there might be going on. There might be something going on in my local politics that's worth my attention, and I'll let this be like the example. Everybody, like, not the next example. Let this be the fire under everybody ass to get up and attend their local town hall meetings and stuff. So all that aside, here on our show, we do something bit unique about how the show kind of flows. For the most part, on this particular programming, we're going to be just going through one form of content, and that's just the town hall review. But like, we're going to be breaking it up into 3 different segments. So what I do here is I open and I close each segment. So I'm gonna essentially open up for the specific video or the segment, and then I'm also gonna close it. So when I close the video out, like, don't think the show is over or anything like that. It's just the end of a segment, and then we'll be transitioning into a different segment. So, but again, we're all in on this Tiffany Henyard nonsense, and just like I said, sit back and enjoy the ride. All right. Okay. Oh damn! I ain't got this thing. Okay. All right. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chicago Black Dailies and Podcast. I'm your host, AC, aka High Thinking. And we are back with another snippet from this most recent Dolton Townhall meeting featuring Tiffany Henyard. There was another one that was featuring, that was more so focused on the trustees, like, holding their quote unquote secret squirrel meeting. Which is pretty weird that the Dalton mayor would come up with such a name, knowing that she's the primary reason for these trustees to kind of come together and actually get business done. Like, everybody knows that Dalton is supposed to hold 2 meetings a month, and Tiffany Henyard is not, like, she never appears for one of them. So I don't know, I just kind of find that pretty like really odd, but. So what you guys think, man? Like, starting with you, like, Nails, like, what's your kind of overall like take on like this whole Tiffany Henyard situation that happened in Dalton?
I used to live in Dalton too. So I'm just glad my parents were able to make it out before she became mayor. But man, I think it's insane what she's doing. Of course, it's insane what she's doing.
You know what I'm saying? Savage.
Oh man, shit. It's a clown show. I don't know why she ain't been arrested this soon, but the feds take their time, they do their due diligence to make sure they get you. But I mean, she's still fucking up a lot of people's money, creating a lot of debt. She need to be stopped. So need to get up out of there.
Yeah, Rashid.
Man, look, she went live yesterday, boy, at this event. She was turned, boy.
Partying again.
Oh yeah.
She be throwing them big. I think she be throwing some big parties off the taxpayers' money.
I mean, she's spending your money. She's like, I'm gonna leave show out for y'all. I'm gonna show out for you.
But where that money at though?
That's it right there. Just play. I'm gonna play it on. Just send it to me later or whatever. But
I got you.
Yes.
But as far as like my opinion on the whole situation, ain't nothing that I ain't said already on this joint, man. We've been talking about this for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, why she ain't been arrested by now, it's amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But she's it's just because she's so bold. That's why she's like the cover star of like crooked mayors in America. This almost in every township in Illinois, at least in the Chicagoland area, is some form of corruption in that local government.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like they really, and it breaks my heart that it's a black woman for real, bro. Like I'll be looking at that shit like they supposed to be beacons of hope for the young girls, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like to see motherfuckers getting in office and they fucking up the taxpayers' money, it's like it's kind of giving way for like some of these new age chicks, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say new age because they always been around, but you know what I'm saying? Chicks who just about getting some money. They just want to get in office just to get the money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and they don't care. So like they just like shit. As long as I'm putting on this facade, like I can get some stuff done. As long as I get like I just feel like it's the bare minimum when the problem with crime is still as high as it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just not. It's not adding up. So I don't know. I'm just ready for the next mayor to come in and see what, you know what I'm saying, they do.
Most likely going to be Jason House if the people of Dalton are actually paying attention to what's happening and not being distracted by these little parties and stuff like that she's throwing. I definitely like what you said regarding her being like this shining example for like the young black girls and stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, let's call a spade here. Black women are doing really well, like educationally. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are going to be leaders in many different ways, and they're going to be making a lot of money, and they're going to be. I'm just saying, if we're going to be promoting like the thing, what Dr. Claude Anderson has been talking about in that group economics, we're gonna have to respect the fact these black women are gonna be bringing a lot of bread to the fold. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we gotta I don't want them to. Like the worst thing that can happen is a whole bunch of Tiffany Henyard start coming around and start messing, fucking up the money and finding like fast ways to spend too much cash and way too quickly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like it gives way for like, say like, what can I say? I mean, shit. What I said, like somebody who's just about $1.
Yeah.
Don't give a damn about the community for real.
Yeah, there you go. Because we got it. Like everybody need to be more community. I mean, I'm not saying you got to go 100% all in. It's hard to do. It's hard to self-sacrifice, and you do have to be you have to be good yourself to be able to give to others, right? As they always kind of say. But I mean, to take it from there to go straight to just like doing like. I mean, the things that we've seen her spend that money on is insane. You know what I'm saying? And very selfish. So I'm just kind of I'm over it. I'm like, we all here are over it. You know what I'm saying? But for like, I don't know what else can I say. The woman is a walking, talking content. You know what I'm saying? What Tasha? You know what I'm saying? Off of all these different, like it's like literally this chick is like, it's like she based her personality off a whole bunch of different like black gangster TV shows and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I feel like this problem is, it's Tiffany Henyard. She's just very bold with the way she does things, But
and she's staying on business. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part about it. she swears she's doing what's right for the community, and when she's just like, "Ma'am, you are clearly focused on the wrong things." So
she just want that public approval.
Yeah. So we gonna and here is gonna be one of those examples of this very video. So let's check it out.
House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to approve.
Right,
A,
next
B,
on
and
the
C.
agenda
I'm
is
still
discussion and
talking.
consider the,
I'm still talking, Mayor.
you said motion passed.
I was still talking
Okay, go
when you
ahead.
started talking. And I'm just saying motion was approved to approve items A, B, and C. Thank you.
All right. Next, discussion and consideration to approve the sale of the village property located at 14900 Greenwood, Melanie Fitness Center. All right, it's discussion.
So real quick, Jay, I believe you spoke about this a few times. This is that I believe it's that property that's abandoned. It looked like it was like the older police department. When you talking about that once upon a time?
Oh yeah, Melanie Fitness Center.
Yeah. So this
the what?
Melanie Fitness Center. Remember we used to go swimming over there.
It was right on 147th, all right?
Yeah, right off Sibley on Greenwood.
Yeah.
They turned it into a police station. It's abandoned.
So this is about this. What so this is gonna be interesting. So y'all can actually connect to this a little bit. So this is what they discussing what they finna do with that property. So check it out.
Any discussion?
I make a motion.
A motion to,
Okay, so we're discussing it.
it's a
You're
discussion.
saying- Okay, so I am the one that placed this on the agenda. And the reason that I placed this on the agenda after having a meeting with Casperic's office, Lauren, who is one of the account holders of our,
You said turn it up.
Turn that up. Yeah.
You turn the TV up.
Either one,
The volume.
It just sounds low. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. if
that's
they
on.
can
You
hear
know,
it.
it's low because they audio is like real bad. So I'm gonna do what I can though.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they.
It's just really out there.
Yeah, I got you. So let me just take it back some, man.
All this damn.
Now you keep it where you at. Just
Oh, you can. Okay.
go up in volume.
everyone know that we are strapped for cash. And the Village of Dalton has the Melanie Fitness Center that is not being occupied. We see it used for events and parties and everything else. There was a Dalton Police sign placed on it, but we do not have the funds to make it a Dalton Police Department. So I am asking that we move forward to try to see if we can put this property on the market.
It's not on
All
the
right,
market.
any
That's
discussion?
crazy.
Okay, you go ahead.
I was just
for
going to state
parties.
that in the very beginning, maybe our first year here, I remember myself and Trustee Brown put on the agenda to sell it. And when we, Tammy Brown, for clarification, right? We asked that we move forward with an appraisal. So our goal for the last 3 years, as a community, we want to be able to put properties back on the tax roll and actually benefit. Because the more
Damn, I already did that. My bad.
Okay, I want to thank those.
Give me a second.
That ain't no for sale though, but it's a band though.
It's
They
a
throwing
bit-
parties in there.
For real.
That's crazy because it's like that's
That's why I say, man, she is.
she a trick. 'Cause I mean that shit been like that for a minute.
So with that being said,
Right off of Main Street, right off of a main street, and it's just like you would want to bend this on about that.
Oh, here you go.
grow and actually benefit, because the more people that pay taxes in our community, the better. So we've been asking, and the time has come so that we can try to occur some of these expenses that they have been putting on the village. So that's the goal, to try to offset spending. Thank you.
All right, anyone else?
Yes, I'd like to speak on that. At this time, I really hate to give up Melanie because that's a nice area, nice facility for us to hold on to it. I'd like for us to have a little more discussion on what else could we possibly do with that. Is there some type of way we can save it instead of us going into the real estate business selling that? That's a nice piece of property. So if we can have some further discussion on that down the line.
So maybe we should propose that we have a cow meeting, and then that way we can discuss it with the residents like we would normally supposed to do, so that we can involve the residents and have this discussion, because ultimately it is a discussion that we're all supposed to make. But as trustees, our goal is to look at finances and see how we can financially benefit. So at this moment, it's just costing us and costing us and costing us. Even that sign on it, that was about $50,000. We can't continue to spend money when we're here today trying to make a transfer just so we can pay the bills. It's unfair, it's a lack of prioritizing, and it makes no sense. Right now, we are bleeding. This village is bleeding. If these residents knew the truth, they'd hit the roof.
If the residents knew the truth, they hit the roof.
She right.
Cause you done fucked
right.
up that money. Money be gone.
We like. How do I put this? What do you think that truth is? She's referring to. What do y'all think? Because we are kind of she. Oh damn! Why is that acting like that?
My feedback.
My bad. Yeah. How do I put this? Like what? Like she was being cryptic about it. You know what I'm saying? If they knew the truth, they'd hit the roof. I mean, it's safe to say she don't want this. She don't want no kind of mass hysteria going on within the town or within there. But like, what do you think she was kind of referring to when she said that?
They so far in depth. They don't. There's no plan that can help them recover from it.
No plan.
No plan that can
Yeah.
help them recover.
Wow, That's scary.
I mean, she spent a lot of millions of dollars in a small town. That's devastating in a small town.
Look how much
dollars
their
hurt
property
you.
taxes went up by. You know, that's just probably 10% of what they need. Like, that's, you know.
No, that shit ain't even going to their property tax. That's going to somewhere else.
Right, it's probably something else, you know? Like,
That shit went up 85%.
That's what I feel like. I feel like she's trying to say we so far behind. I don't see how we gonna be able to catch up.
Damn, so they just up in there playing house and shit at the town halls.
Let's just enjoy everything while we can.
That's what Tiffany said, huh?
Just enjoy it while we can, you know.
So they I guess everybody was like, yo, well, listen, we can at least show them some decorum and all that stuff, and just be like, try to, you know, ease us over nicely. But
you know,
she over there like fuck that. Let's have some parties.
Let's have some parties, damn it. I mean, hey, it's gonna come to an end. Let's have some parties. Fuck
that's crazy. Damn, that'd be real unfortunate if that's the case.
Hey, shit, look at it,
man. So okay, let's see what else we got going. Damn, that's scary, man.
So with that being said, I'm up for the discussion, but I'm ultimately thinking that we should bring it in front of the residents and see how we can make it more cost affordable for the entire community.
Okay, as long as you open for that discussion, so we can sit down and talk.
I like it, Trustee
Okay,
Brown.
I just want to add on to that. Not only, it's also a liability. If no one is aware it's not actually a police station, people would actually go there thinking that it is a police station. So if I'm in a frenzy and someone is chasing me and I go there for the police station, well, guess what? It's not a police station. So that's also a great liability. In the meantime, as it's sitting there, maybe the sign should be covered as well. So you don't give people that false narrative that it's a police station, and it's not a police station. Again, the bag is empty, y'all. We've been saying that forever.
The bag is empty.
You got to bring some type of revenue into this village. The bag is empty.
The bag.
So we got to try to bring some type of funding. If it could be sold, if it could be salvaged, what could we bring there? And again, I agree with Trustee Norwood. Have a meeting, see what the residents want to do. Again, this is our community. It's not my community. It's our community. So we need to get residents involved as well as this board. Thank you.
Okay. So as relates to Melody Fitness, I still believe it should be a police station. Our goal is to turn it into that. The board see fit that they would like to sell the property. I still think the people should have a say-so on that. I know when we did put the sign up, a lot of residents was happy that the police station was closer on Sibley, and then that they can get to calls a lot faster. So my goal is still to do that. And what people not telling you is it is in a TIF district. That's where that police station sits at. And then also when they purchased the sign, Chief Lacy, what account did it come out of? Because when they tell you stuff, they don't tell you where money come from, what account, or how they was able to afford a sign and turn it into a police station. It's different accounts. It did not come out of the general fund or nothing like that. But they have to educate you before they just send you off and tell you something to make it sound as though it's bad. And then before you start, Chief Lacy, another thing, we could have been using that area for the longest. I've tried several times to put it on the agenda to allow them to fix the pool so that now the community could utilize it because it's been sitting there and we pay for it just to sit there. And we could have been giving swimming lessons to all the people in the community. But these are the things that I fight for that I would like to see within Dalton, not just get up here and say, hey, today I just want to sell melodies. Why? It's been sitting there for 3.5 years. So why now you just want to sell melodies? Every time we come up with a plan, it's always somebody, excuse me, guys, if you could, for 1 minute. You got to hear both sides. So please, for 1 second. So,
all right, calm down.
So what I'm saying to you guys is that we would like to see a police station there. We have 2 fire departments, 2 stations. So now we would like to do the same as relates to one is right here on Park and the other was off of Sibley. That's what we would like to do with the property. The board has to learn how to come and speak to that as relates to what we can do it together because that was the plan all along. Now, if you could tell them how we paid for the sign.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The sign was paid for out of asset forfeiture. We have a state and a federal. It was recently brought to one of my commander's attention that said that our asset forfeiture was dried up. Our asset forfeiture is not dried up. We still utilize our asset forfeiture and money is still being put into asset forfeiture. That being said, that's what that money was used for that. I also learned that there is in the TIF district to where, guess what, it can be paid for. It's strategically, that would be a perfect location for it because our police station we have right now, we're pouring a lot of money into it. We need a new location. We already did the blueprints from a licensed firm to where they went in, mapped everything out. It can be shown to you if you avoid it or if the trustees want to see it. But to let that building go other than what it should be used for, then I think it'll be a big mistake. I think the residents of Dalton deserve the south side, along with the west side and east side of Dalton, deserves that location as far as police officers. We would have had it up by now, but again, this is what we're going through as far as trying to get it done. That information that was given said that it wasn't able to become a police station. Yes, you have companies that do come out and transform buildings into police stations that have been used for something else.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then as it relates to the signage, what we did in the past is we put blockage up so people couldn't enter the lot, so people weren't confused about is the police station open, is it closed? And then also the light, we did cut it off. Someone did turn it back on. So those are things that we did do when people was thinking that it was an actual police station, just to clear up some of the noise. People just throw things out and no one tells you, 1 second, and no one tells you what's going on in the community. So I like to try to give you facts versus fiction, because half the time people just give you fake stories and never give you truth to it, so that now you have something to go with it. So that's what we're here to do today. All right.
Mayor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, since I put it on the agenda, and I would love for the deputy chief, with all these analysis that y'all did, if it's been 3 years, why is it not a police station? How much will it cost to turn it over to a police station? Then you stated that you wanted it to be a community center for a pool. You sat here several times and said it'll be free pool for the community. It's not making no money. Y'all done spent all the money and we have to sell it, whether it's in a TIF district or not, just so it can go back on the tax roll is what we need. Right now, as Trustee Norwood said, and speaking to the accounting department, we are in a financial disaster. Right now, on the agenda that she has, we are transferring money from the TIP money just to make out for bills that need to be paid. So when we go back, what's facts, what's fiction, I ain't never known a person that always got all the facts and everybody else is wrong. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic. Realistic is there's no more money. Anything we can sell, we need to sell it. If you want to get outside, we'll sell you too.
So yeah, so they finna start. They finna sell Tiffany Henyard, I guess.
See where they at? They say you wanna get outside, we'll sell you. You see where they at?
So the real question here is: there's a property up here and they're trying to decide on to turn into some sort of community center / police department, or sell it to hopefully a business that's gonna take it, turn it into something that could generate revenue for themselves, but also have to pay some taxes. You know what I'm saying? So, what do y'all think is the right move for Dalton in this property, and especially with y'all knowing more about the property than me and King here?
The people that buy that property gonna be thrown to the wolves.
Damn.
Boy, that's gonna be a headache.
I mean, that's what I stood. I mean, if they're trying to change it to a police station and needs to be renovated to do that, do they have the money to do that? You know,
it's gonna be pulled. That money gonna be pulled from somewhere. Apparently,
right? You know,
man, I don't know.
Nah, man, they need to sell that shit, like she said. Get that money back on the books and start making that town some money, because they ain't creating no revenue. I don't know why they be acting like this shit so hard. If you try to turn to a police station, you're just gonna create more jobs and more spending, and you can't do more spending. If you turn it into a pool, it'll probably create some money, but it's about to be cold now, so that shit over with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like it becoming a police station gonna be a lot more money that they more than likely don't have right now. You know,
it's unwise to make a police station. It's wise to sell it.
Yeah, you know, like
bro, like the police, Dalton's police department already cost them enough money as is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they put like this, some because of the actions of one or two of the police officers. Shit, the police department put that township on $33 million behind.
Yeah, well, that happens to a lot of small towns when the police officer they get sued, the town go bankrupt. Eventually, that town got to get like that shit actually get sold back to the bank, like the whole town, like you get bad.
The whole town gets sold to the bank. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So, like I said, Kiana Belcher here doing what she do best, and I mean bringing some actual clarity to like what's actually happening here. You know what I'm saying? The township is in a financial disaster right now. Right? I don't know like what else house to really put. I mean that goes to what you were saying earlier about folks getting sent through the roof because of being exposed to the truth. Right? There's potentially no plan that's gonna take them out of this situation, but at the very least they could they can start selling some shit around, and so the bank don't come in and take over the whole town. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with everything being said, though, is it even a smart business decision to even buy any property in Dalton at this point right now? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
there got to be some.
It's always some rich person that can afford the problems.
That can afford the problem, you know.
But do they want more problems though? Will they make the financial like the logic based decision to make that?
I mean, like they said, that building's in a great location.
Yeah, great location, right?
So if a person has the money to deal with
that
the
don't
problems,
mean nothing though. That great location, living in the way Dalton is right now.
I mean, it's what you put right there. It all depends on who buys it and what he desires to put right there that will make money.
But that location is seen. Like people that's coming through from other towns coming through there, they will see it.
Exactly, it's right off Assembly at Main Street.
People will buy buildings just off location and deal with the problem, depending on what they're gonna put right.
So it would make sense, especially if it's on like a main street.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, it would make sense for to put like businesses like that's gonna attract people that's passing through to stop in, spend some money, and then so that business can put that put some tax money back into the revenue of the community. Like city halls and stuff like that, and like all these little recreation centers like that. Yeah, that should be off in the cut somewhere, so the town people can kind of wouldn't know where to go to get there. But yeah, Main Street, load that sucker up with businesses and stuff like that. That's what pretty much every other township I know does. You know what I'm saying?
If they want to do like a community center, they can work on improving the park district. For real. But they need to put that police station, whatever, on the market so it can be sold. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's just draining money out of the taxpayers' dollars, like money that they don't even have.
Yeah. So what else we? Yep. So man, I think we all in agreement.
Simple problem, man, with a simple answer.
Yes, sir.
But right now,
Trustee,
right now, you don't tell me what's out of order and what's not in order. We're not doing that today.
you are out of order.
So right now, anything that we have asset on and that we can touch that's owned by the village needs to be sold.
All right. So with that, go ahead.
Trustee, I'm just gonna say this. You came over to the police department to find out facts.
Well,
Go
ahead.
If I may, without going back and forth. I apologize if you think I am. However, you came to find out facts. Right after that, you put something out saying, and it was told to my commander that our asset forfeiture was dried up. Now, if you made the statement, then
I did, because I asked you how much was in there, and I talked to the account.
Hold on, let them finish.
Yeah. Also, you probably talked to the accountant, trustee, but the accountant didn't give you what was in that account. And the reason why is because that's money that nobody can touch, just the police department, for police incidents. What I'm saying is, trustee, I get it, I understand it about everything that's going on, but right now, strategically, like I said, that would be a perfect location. If you guys are going to talk about it, great. Talk about it instead of shutting it down right now. But we need another police station in another location in Dalton, so that way the citizens can be serviced. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you for your comment.
Okay, so
That's it.
yes, it could be a community center and a police department. So our plan for that.
Say it again.
She's trying to say it can be both. She's saying it can be a community center and the police department. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's what their goal is. Yeah, that's what they want to do with that location. And like I said, I
That's
think
stupid. It's supposed to be. You gonna have holding cells and niggas swimming in the pool? What we talking about?
If it's gonna be a police station, it should be a police station.
That's some ghetto nigga shit. That's what that is. We gonna turn that bitch to a community center and a police station.
And a police
station.
station.
Gonna get money and we gonna lock niggas
Well,
up.
hold on. They know that community center is gonna be free for the residents. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna be charging residents for that.
That's stupid. We not even gonna get no money.
No money.
See, that's not a Tasha move. Tasha wouldn't do that. Tasha get a little bit of money.
Isn't
that amazing?
Yeah.
She would've got some
It's
money.
gonna make some money now.
It's gonna make some money.
So she a fake Tasha too now.
She ain't even being Tasha right. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Man. That's funny.
That building was to allow residents to utilize the pool for free and then have a police station on the other side. The plans that they drew up as it relates to the company that came out and showed us what it can possibly be was it divided a line between police station and the pool. That way community can still have it as a community center to allow kids to learn how to swim. That was the whole plan for it, still is the plan for the building, regardless of people's.
What he do? I don't know. That's why I come to this motherfucker. It's Travis. Look at that nigga right there. Oh, they beat his ass.
Right.
Fucked him up. Yeah, that's gonna be on 7 o'clock news tonight.
The kids in their swimming trunks
Yeah,
out
just
on the fence, just looking at the kids.
Oh,
go to
shit.
jail.
Somebody getting tackled to the floor.
Yeah. Oh, look at them hoes, nigga. Look at them hoes, nigga. Oh shit, nigga. They got the hoes, nigga. I love being over here, cousin.
So like, what's like the dudes going to jail? They get one last look at the girls in the bikinis and all that stuff.
Man, those are little kids, them pervert ass niggas. They're supposed to be
Oh
kids.
yeah, damn, you right.
Yeah, that nigga, you know what I mean? Nigga said, I've been here so many times. You know how many times I learned how to swim, nigga? I've been know how to swim, nigga.
He said, I've been knew how to swim, nigga.
I can't wait to see these hoes get locked up, boy. This shit tough. She been hit about 3 times this week, nigga.
It don't make no sense. If it was separate buildings, then it would make more sense.
She just said it's a line, though. She just talking about drawing a line in the sand, like, you know, here we go. That's the pool police station.
Yeah, nah. Right.
Dalton Township, pool / police station. Only one in the
line
country.
right there.
Huh?
I'm just, her common sense level is just crazy. We're just gonna put a line right there, you know.
Yeah, she ain't even thinking
That's
about
what makes
how
it
it's
put
gonna
it
actually exist. You know, how it's gonna actually work out. She just, we just gonna community center pool police station. You know,
that shit crazy to me.
Divided with a line. We're gonna draw a line through that.
Tweaking. All right, man.
Sandstone needs to be sold. We have to learn how to come together and figure a way how to keep things like that in our community. I know that Mayor Shaw, built that for his daughter. So when he built that building, it was in a community forever. So when we try to get away different things, we should kind of take a step back and say, hey, we probably can make haste with this and make sure that it works for our kids. Because I
don't get it. Like, I don't like this appeal towards, or I think that's what it'd be called, like an appeal towards sentimental value. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about some dude like crafted or helped create this this property, and we need to hold on to it for in his memory. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make any sense to me. You feel me? It's like it should be. You know, it's nice that he did this, but if it's time to make a business deal, I mean, what else can we do? What else can we do? You know what I'm saying? Kiana Belcher said very specifically for a very specific reason that we'll sell you too. You know what I'm saying? With this sentimentalship, we ain't got time for that no more.
Yeah.
So we in the negative. And when you in the negative, you're dying.
Yeah, I mean, how many, like, think about the woman that divorced her husband and she ain't got no money, so she got to pawn her like her wedding ring or whatever, or just whatever that he gave her. You know what I'm saying? So it be like that.
our kids is everything, but yet we have to give them the opportunity to be able to learn how to swim, be able to learn how to do different things that they go to another community to do. Because just like other people, all our kids go in another community, give them our tax dollars, and then basically they are winning and we're not. but yet we sell everything to somebody else. Then we get upset with what somebody brings to our community and build. We have to start investing in self as relates to our village first.
So that don't make any sense. How you invest into self and you're holding on to some property that you could be used to be used as an investment.
Yeah. I guess you're thinking long term, but like you said, it's free. It's free. The community center is free. You're not making any money from it.
And the police department. The only thing the police department.
And then you're gonna build
tickets,
two buildings. I mean, cause you're gonna have to make it bigger because it's the police department. It's gonna have to be big enough to have the poolside shower and stuff for kids to do. Have to have a whole little section. You're gonna have to make the building bigger, spend more money. You see what I'm saying?
Whereas you already got a police department, and I don't know. Well, I guess they don't have any sort of. They don't have any other like recreational centers. Like, do they have anything like that out there in Dalton besides what they trying to do with this property?
I think it is a rec center, but yeah, it is because I think I went to. It is
in the park district.
Yeah.
Okay, well, man, that's like, look, I hate to break it to y'all in Dalton, but y'all got to go somewhere to learn how to swim. It's just
what I think it is? I think it's in Riverdale though. That considered to be Riverdale, but that's I thought that's all the same. I thought she run all that though. I forget how it go.
Well, you said you thought she runs all that.
Yeah.
No, well, she's secretary.
Thornton
She's a secretary at Thornton Township. That's how she does that. So they ain't,
Thornton Township is all of that shit over there.
Yeah, it's like what, 17 towns or something, villages. Yeah, so. Let's keep going.
Self. We have to do that, guys. And all I'm trying to do is just show you guys a different way instead of just saying, hey, I just want to get rid of it. It's another way to do everything, but we have to put our heads together and come up with the best way for the community. All right.
It still don't make no sense. Like the only thing people are gaining is kids learn how to swim. Like
she's not. She doesn't have a good sales pitch for this.
She doesn't. And it's
is it possible to have a good sales pitch for something like this?
I mean, yeah, because a rec center you can have after school programs. You can have tutors where kids can learn, get help with their homework. You can do a lot of things. Teach niggas how to give them a craft. Keep niggas off the streets.
Just simply charge them for it, though.
But you got to charge them for that aftercare, though.
I mean,
you have to charge them
gift
money.
services, charge them for it.
Okay, I mean,
teachers in that because you got to pay the tutors to be there to help the kids with their homework and shit like that.
After school programs, tutoring programs.
They can play outside. You know what I'm saying? They can even learn the swimming lessons, put some boxing lessons, and make a gym. It's a lot of things you could do.
Oh, a little daycare in there or something,
Yeah.
See, that's what I would do. And then, I make some money. I ain't doing this shit for free, though. I'm free.
I mean, money in there. But like it's just like Jay just said. There's a whole rec center. You said the rec center is in Riverdale. Riverdale, you said?
I think it's in Riverdale. Though.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Well, if they got nothing else, then that is something. But yeah,
the problem is it's so close to each other. Like, but Riverdale and Dalton is like it's really crossing the street sometimes. It's not that far from you to access it. She just saying she wants the money, but you're offering free services, so you're not paying attention. You're not getting any money.
Yeah. Maybe there's gonna be some things that kind of come along to where people they'll eventually will make some money.
I mean, if you rent a center out, if you want to throw a party in that motherfucker like how she do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like even still that alone,
that's not a lot of money, though.
It's not going to generate what they need to be recovered. I mean, give it a few years, it's probably still not going to give it what they need to recover. It'll be something to help it.
But in comparison to just selling the property to a buyer, and then then you consider receive passive income by way of taxing that location, like they'll be making more money by doing that. I mean, like I said, she's just appealing to like the sentimental shit. Oh yeah, the kids can learn how to swim. I'm like, bro, like I'm sorry, but the kids are not learn how to swim in another township. It's not that complicated. Like shit, we learned how to swim up with our auntie. Well, my brother, he learned how to swim up there with my auntie in Waukegan. You know what I'm saying? So and that's super far from
I did those normal nigga way. We just went to the YMCA, nigga. So everybody got a YMCA in the neighborhood just about back in the day.
It was Melanie Fitness Center for me though.
I think
it was.
I had the YMCA. I had the Y, nigga. Niggas went to the Y.
I almost drowned in that motherfucking pool, boy. That shit.
I'm done with it. Next.
Excuse me, since we are still in discussion, Could you all get us the numbers? I know you all keep saying what the people told you all regarding the build out. No one discussed that with us, right? So if you could give us the information in regards to the amount, the cost for the pool and the entire total, because I keep saying pieces and pieces, a deposit for 50,000 for the pool, then it's 34,000 on there. Can you come up with a total number for the pool and then an entire number for the amount of reconstruction to transform the fitness center into a police station? Because when I was a member there just a few years ago, I can't picture how we would knock all of those lockers down on that side and we do all that. So if you could just give us an amount, I think that would help with our discussion and making a decision.
We don't have a problem with giving you an amount, but
Okay.
this is why sometimes people have to follow the leader. Because sometimes the leader is the visionary. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Quiet.
The leader.
I said, that's so funny right now. Because she said, I give y'all an amount. But hold on, goddammit. Hold on. Look, though. Now y'all asking about money and shit. So as soon as she heard that, give you an amount, she got to talk about something else now. Like, you know, she got to. It's a
baby.
problem they asking her for an amount.
Isn't that amazing?
Don't worry about how I get it, but I get it.
Yeah. So yeah, the thing that shouted to me is like, oh, see, this is why y'all need to just follow the leader and follow the person with the visionary plan. And I'm like, ma'am, like
don't ask no questions.
Yes.
Don't ask no
Yes.
questions.
You're a good soldier. Soldiers don't ask no questions. They just do.
Tweaking.
I need you bitches to just do. And you bitch, you are being very disgruntled right now.
Very disrespectful talking about give me an amount.
Like, you don't ask the general how much this shit costs. Don't worry about it. But I'm gonna get it done, and this is what I need from you.
Man, that is fucking sense. Like you've led so many people off the damn cliff already. So why are we gonna continue to follow you, this visionary leader, when you ain't got nothing much to show for it? Like bro. Like I don't like the lack of self-awareness is crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Motherfucker with like a lack of self-awareness that don't know what mistakes they make, and I'm sorry how I put this. A motherfucker that makes mistakes and doesn't really get the magnitude of their own mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like the decisions that woman makes affects an entire community of people.
And if somebody don't understand that, Joe, they are a dangerous person.
Very dangerous people. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just try to think that like the best, how do I put this? If I can be as charitable as possible about regarding Tiffany Henyard, it has to be some kind of evil master plan where she's trying to get a whole bunch of money and then fly to like Mexico somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be some kind of crazy exit strategy that she's going for. And she's just trying to take all this money, have this great party, and then just take the money and dip. But if she truly believes this, if she truly thinks that investing into kids like ability to swim or some shit like that is like this great vision or some shit, she lost a goddamn man. I don't know what else how can you save that? I don't know.
The way she running this office, her term and stuff. I wouldn't even trust my kid going to that place and getting no swimming lessons, man.
Man, yeah, she could probably.
Hell no.
Man, if you see the people that she been hiring to,
she had criminals.
Yeah, she hires criminals. Yeah, like what was that?
I wouldn't trust my kid going to take no swimming lessons at no why that she approving and nothing like that.
It's savage. Don't you remember that dude that she hired to go to be doing some door-to-door things or some shit?
Have been child molester, right? Some shit like that.
He was an SA. He was a sexual assaulter and all that stuff.
Sexual assault. He did something to a child. And that was a boyfriend. What are we talking about?
Oh, that was a boyfriend.
They was fucking. Bro. She gave him a job.
I forgot about that. Yo, this lady crazy, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's dysfunctional.
Dude, what the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Like, what woman has the nerve to get with a dude that has a history like that? Like, of all the
job,
Nicki
Give him a job. Yeah, Nicki did. Yeah, she did. But you gotta understand though, he got home when she was a little girl. See, he been controlling her mind for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? And that prison shit is different. Them niggas in the walls can talk a bitch out of anything.
Hell no. All right. So let's keep going though, man. That's just insane though.
Peter is a visionary.
Right.
Sometimes people can't see down the tunnel. So sometimes this is why people follow people. So I'm just throwing that out there because everybody got an opinion. You just said I can't see.
Thank you, Mayor.
How
Thank you
it
for
would
that
look.
information.
All right.
So all I do is just try to tell you what the vision would possibly be. And then as it relates to the pool, we put the pool on there every single
Laughing like
board
she
meeting,
know that
guys.
shit
If you go
funny.
back and watch the tapes, on every single board meeting, it tells you the amount of the pool. And you guys take it out and never pay to fix the pool. The pool would have been up and running by now. It's been hot as ever outside, and the kids would have loved to just cool off and have something to do. And then also learn how to swim. I don't know why I keep telling y'all that. You know, the number one thing that we don't know how to do is swim. So what we have to do is teach our kids how to swim. And I mean that.
Right.
So I just want
Officer.
people.
Officer.
Okay, guys. Guys, this is
Officer.
between us.
Watch this.
Y'all have to come down. You're here to listen to what
Right.
we have to say. Oh, I know how to swim, know that. So that's why I keep pushing it, because my parents put me in swimming lessons. So I want our kids to have the same things that I had growing up in this community. Because for those that don't know, it was an in-ground swimming pool here in the village of Dalton. For those that don't know the history, learn the history and you'll understand why I keep fighting for certain things, which is a pool for the kids. But everybody don't got the
crazy, man.
same dreams as I have.
Like, she really think that was like she really think she was cooking when she said that. Like, yo, there was an indoor, there was a swimming pool. If you knew the history of Dalton, then you would know that we had
It
a
was the
pool.
in-ground pool.
No, with the police station, bitch. And y'all broker than ever right now.
I'm
Gotta
just-
sell this motherfucker.
For real.
Get some money. Sell for a couple M's. We're not even gonna be in the positive with that. I'm just saying we need them M's though.
Yeah, man. So like, so what y'all think, man? Like the overall like stance, like regarding what we just saw here, like this should be a pool. Do it in this pool, community center, police hybrid fucking
No,
situation, or they need to
'cause
just get rid of that
I
fucking
think she's
place?
just gonna use that as a money pit, and ain't gonna never be no pool.
That's gonna be a terrible situation.
Just let that shit be sold and get some money. Get to help people, get the people out the negative, man. We need to get her the fuck out of here.
There's so much that can be done in Dalton. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be bringing in so much money, but she got this fucking plan. It's just like it doesn't make no sense. Like, of course, kids need to know how to swim because you hear about these deaths up in Lake Michigan because people don't know how to swim. They're going off into the water, not knowing how to swim.
That's their dumbass fault.
It is their fault, but people need to know how to swim.
Don't take your ass in the lake. I don't know. We wasn't dying like this before.
Swimming is a good life lesson to learn. But you ain't got to learn to swim in Dalton.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't that
It
big
just
of a deal,
is.
you know. It ain't that big of a deal, you know. You can go wherever.
I
you
mean,
wanna
bro,
go.
every high school is
go learn
supposed to
to
teach
swim.
you how to swim. When you go to fucking high school, you're supposed to have a swim class.
Like for real though, like at least by that, my high school shit, Bloom Trail, like they shut that pool down probably like several years before I even started going there. Like I grew up, you know what I'm saying, like with swimming lessons. My dad, you know what I'm saying, he taught me how to swim when I was like 3-4 years old. And then I had swimming lessons at West Pullman Park in the Park District. Then in Melanie Fitness, you know what I'm saying? Like we grow up with these lessons, but like, and it is necessary, but she has a really bad sales pitch with this stuff. This is a really bad sales pitch. That's really all it is. And she's not convincing nobody that that's the reason why it needs to stay open.
Okay. So I mean that's interesting because like with me, even with a A1 sales pitch, I think that person is low key like manipulating the people. Manipulating the town
She sounds
people.
like a liar.
Not
Trying
what,
to defend herself.
well, hold on. Like, but I'm just saying. Like, my point is the place needs to be sold regardless.
Yeah.
I
She
don't
don't
care what
she
the
don't have a
sale is.
clear reason why they really need to hold on to it. I mean, as far as we know right now, she needed for them parties right now.
Yeah, she just needs the space
Yeah.
for her little events or whatever, like in the
Bruh.
parking lot. Like it's crazy.
Oh my God, you know you might be onto something. So you think she getting a kickback off these parties she be throwing? Like
Absolutely.
She could be charging people for entry to these parties. You know,
yeah,
I think it's
bars
just a
there.
front.
You know, ain't no telling what type of
didn't
events
look
that
like
she's
anybody was
hosting
there.
while she's at the party. You know.
Oh, shit.
And if it's not that, she's doing it for, you know what I'm saying, to increase her approval rating. That's what I feel like. If it's really like for these free events or whatever, it's just to get people to look at her in a better light. You know what I'm saying? It's all about her PR.
Yeah, imagery and all that stuff. She's throwing all these parties and everybody having all this fun. People gonna think she's doing a good thing for the town people. But
Yeah, well, ask the residents, the people who live there. Like this, it's crazy.
yeah,
I mean, it's fun. Like have something to take the kids to, but it's like, where's this money coming from? Money that people don't have, they spending it on, like, man, it's just so much to go into this shit that they not really educating a lot of people on.
For real. And I think, I mean, hey, that's why we here to, let everybody know what's actually happening here. You feel me? So, otherwise, man, it's been the Chicago Black Delegation Podcast, and it's been another video about Tiffany Henyard. Man, and the show goes on.
You only doing Tiffany Henyard today?
Huh?
You only doing this today?
Yeah, this is gonna be two more.
2 more?
This one's gonna be 4 minutes, and next one is gonna be 9 minutes. So that was the longest one.
Next on the agenda is discussion.
Let me see, what was this about? I forgot. Scrolling. Last one's about the preacher. Okay, yeah, cars. Welcome back to the Chicago Black Delegation Podcast, everybody. I'm AC, aka High Thinking, and we're back with another exciting episode of Power Dalton Edition, or Grand Theft Auto Dalton Edition, especially. Like I said, we one of our latest popular videos, we kind of showed off how Tiffany Henyard has been selling cars behind everybody back, essentially. The Dalton trustees exposed her of that. And it was a pretty interesting time, you know what I'm saying? So this is a bit of a update to that. So let's check it out.
Motion approved to bundle items D and E.
All right, next on the agenda is discussion and approval of sale of unapproved purchases.
Okay. So once again, after speaking with the accounting person and going over the financial status of the village, in 2021, October of 2021, the board approved a fleet for cars through Enterprise. We learned of other vehicles, 3 Tahoes, and I believe a Ford Expedition through First Governmental Leasing. I am suggesting for discussion, because right now, looking at the warrant list and the leases, we spend roughly, it started in 2022, December 2022, all of 2023, and we're in the middle of 2024. We've spent almost $250 some odd $1,000 on these vehicles. If we keep the lease for the 5 years, which is 60 months, we will be spending $718,000. That's with the cost of and interest. We cannot afford that. So I'm asking that we look into the legal ramification of returning the vehicles, because most of them were signed without proper authority anyway. So my discussion is to place this for committee of the whole to move forward and looking to see how we can return those 3 Chevy Tahoes and 1 Expedition.
We can definitely discuss it, because I don't have any information as it relates to what you're stating, because you throw a lot of things up here that don't be true.
It's simple counting, baby.
Hold
All
on.
you have to do
Hold
is
on.
multiply.
That's your problem. You like to talk when others talking. Let me get it out. I was quiet like you said everything you want to say. Now let me get mine out. You say things up here that's not true all the time, trustee, and that's not fair to the department heads, the residents, or myself. So I would like to get clarity of it, and this is why I told Trustee House that you guys should put a synopsis together, and you guys should tell us what it is that you're looking for. So when we come to a meeting, everyone's prepared, everyone has documentation, and everyone can answer the questions for you.
What she really wants them to do is talk to them behind the scenes and away from these town hall meetings, so that they can run under the hand deals and stuff like that.
So we can all be on the same page when we come to these meetings.
Yeah, I mean, by way of kickbacks and by way of us, illegally doing dealings under the table. You feel me? That's what she really wants them to do. But thankfully, the trustees really do seem to actually care about the longevity and the accountability of Tiffany Henyard. So
But you guys come to a meeting, you just throw something up here, and then you just think people should know the answer, and they don't even have whatever you're talking about in front of them. We talked about this at the last board meeting. So I'm asking the same thing once again, because other than that, it's just gonna be a back and forth. We put on a show for all the cameras in the back, and nothing gets accomplished. So I'm asking you guys that if it's something you're looking for, because I don't have this, and I don't even know what you're talking about, to even respond to you to say, hey, this is the lease, this is what happened with the lease. I couldn't respond because I don't have that in my possession. So I'm fine with putting it on the next meeting to discuss it further once we get more clarity to what it is you're looking for.
Okay, thank you so much. I just would like to say for clarity, since you said that I give a lot of false information, it's simple math. I know how much $149,000 times 5, it's simple math. So that's fine. I'm fine. I just want to make sure that we do approve it to go to discussion, because those are things that we need to move forward and return.
Right. And just so everybody are crystal clear, y'all know we have a ton of vehicles as it relates to police department, fire department. Y'all know that. So it amazes me how you come and y'all do clickbait and point out certain things and say, hey, I want to return this, I want to return that. And there's several different things that happen in this village. But that's why I said you have to get clarity before y'all put something on the agenda, so that we're not going back and forth just to kick the can down the road to say, hey, we're going to talk about this at another meeting. So what was the point of putting it on here? We still got to talk about it later.
Right.
We still didn't discuss anything because there was nothing given. All I'm saying to you guys is I don't like to waste time. We come to a meeting and we waste time. Nothing get accomplished because it's just something on the agenda and you still didn't get your answer, and we still just went back and forth for nothing. That is my point. Synopsis, please.
This is like the ultimate form of, like, how do I put this? Playing stupid. Because like the things that Tiffany Henyard is like appealing to is, oh, y'all be having us actually answer these questions, but we don't know the answer to these questions. They do know the answer to these questions. Like what she's trying to avoid is being held accountable, because the way especially Kiana Belcher, but also Vicky Norwood, they.
What's her name for real? Vicky Norwood.
Tammy. Yeah. What they do, like the way they ask these questions is, hey, you like if you give us, tell us the truth so we can really understand like the gravity of the situation, and so we can actually form a actual solution to like what's happening. But Tiffany Henyard just keeps saying, oh, I don't have this information in front of me. I don't have that. I don't have this. Okay, yes, you don't have the information in front of you, but you still know the damn answer. You still know what's actually happening, what everything pertaining to what these people are asking. It's just, again, it's the ultimate form of playing stupid. But watch how she kind of explains to Tiffany Henyard like how she full of shit.
Please, thank you. Moving forward. Okay. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
It's been motion second. Colorado.
It's coming up.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the agenda is discussion of current fines.
So I added this on the agenda, and I guess we'll make a motion so that we can transfer this to the committee of the whole also. The discussion is the fines. So we have an ordinance number 23-009, where on August the 7th, 2023, you proposed that we raise some of the fines in the village. And one of them was the grass fee. So I remember this clear as yesterday. You told us that there were a lot of abandoned properties in the village and that the banks weren't doing the maintenance on it. And then Trustee Stan Brown, he seconded that it was becoming a problem, so that we should do something like increase the fine so that we could make or so that the banks can have more of an incentive to make sure that the grass was cut. And I was totally for that in terms of the banks. But what we weren't told is that the $500 fee is for everyone. So I have landlords that's calling me stating that their tenants are being presented with $500 fines. So for a lack of grass cutting. And that wasn't what I personally agreed to. I thought that the plan was to to go up in fees for the banks only. So now that we have tenants or landlords calling, I'd like to take this to the committee of the whole so that we can have discussion, so that we can make some changes and discuss it with the residents in regards to who these fines, let's specify the difference between the banks and the landlords and the homeowners in regards to the fines.
Okay, well, I pray that we're not doing that. I pray that it's definitely going to the bank. So we will look into that, and this goes back to what I was just saying. We put stuff on the agenda. We can't give you answers currently because no one knows what you're looking for. You just put village fines. That could be anything from a ticket to garage address missing, but no one was specific in what it is that they're looking for. So we just need you guys to
again, yet another case of playing stupid, and watch how she catches her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's funny, but it's so weird how people think they can get away with like the lies that they tell, even though they're telling these same lies to the same people every month, as if these people aren't sitting there living in this township and seeing all this stuff unfold week after week. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta believe the lie when you're telling it, baby.
All right.
department heads know what you're looking for. So when we come to a meeting, we're better equipped, and we ain't got to kick the can down the road again to have another meeting that we should have got resolved today if people would have told us what they're looking for. So I'm definitely fine with going over this and clearing it up. But also,
the only can ain't be kicked is Tiffany Henyard. I'm just saying.
you guys have to take responsibility for not paying vendors their money for the high grass. The high grass is scattered through our community. Y'all know we have over 400 vacancies, and y'all know that Public Works cannot cut all the vacant properties. And you guys have to work better at coming up with a plan, because right now we don't have it as it relates to from you. You guys come here, you dictate and tell us what you guys want us to do, but there's no plan in place from the board that wants to tell us how to run the day-to-day, which I keep telling y'all, y'all legislate, y'all do not govern the day-to-day operation. But I just wish you guys would pay people their money so that they can come out and cut the high grass.
Thank you, Mayor, for that. So it's just, and this is just for the record at this point, this is for the residents. I find it interesting that she continues to act as if she does not know what we're referring to. When we talked about the leases, I wasn't going to say anything, but you signed them. So if you signed the leases, how are you unaware of the leases in which we are referring to? It's the smoke and the mirrors. I sit here and I said, you know what, Lord, I was going to let it go. But you were the one who brought it to us to increase the fines. So if we had a cow meeting, and this is for the residents, right? Because she keeps saying, the trustees this, the trustees that. Let's, just so you all know, there's a thing called checks and balances. That's why we're all up here, right? So we really shouldn't even have to go back and forth with who knows what. The goal is for you to run it past the board, which is us here, to tell us what you're doing, and then us approve it. What you've been doing is you do everything on your own, and then when we revert it back and say, hey, no, you weren't supposed to do that, you sit here and say, oh, I don't know what you all are referring to. I mean, I have to get back to you on that. Let's stop doing that. Let's have the meeting. Again, I would like to set it forth so that—
Say it again.
Maybe you want to slap her.
So we can't—
Yeah, I can't agree more, bro.
have cow meetings. Let's go back to having 2 meetings per month like we're supposed to in our ordinance, and that'll prevent a lot of this you acting as if you don't know. Because if we all have this conversation with the residents, they'll know, we'll know, and you'll know. This is a team effort. It's Team Dalton, not a one-man band. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, so what I truly believe, trustee,
I know.
is that you in particular want to decrease the fines because you got tickets on your house for the high grass. Your bushes.
You see what she did there? She tried to put the blame on her, because she got tickets about her high grass. So she trying to say, because this whole thing is about fining the residents for tall grass for $500. Like imagine getting a ticket for $500 because your grass is
it was supposed to be going to the banks and not like residents or something. Like I guess properties that the bank is supposed to pay for maintenance.
That's what I think. That's what I think. That's how she kind of described it.
That's
But
how she described it was supposed to be in place.
yeah,
But it's not happening
Yeah,
like that.
right.
and it's actually going. And the townspeople is being fined $500 for high grass all of a sudden. And so Tiffany's like, also, the only way you even talking about this because you taking. I'm like, come on, bro.
Because
Is it?
you got ticketed. I thought they was gonna be hit right now talking about this because you got ticketed, huh?
This how like this how we,
Some.
this how we really gonna do this? Like, bro,
Right.
it's like, is it a good policy or is it a bad policy? It's not about who's affected by it or whatever. So that's nonsense to me, man. So let's keep going though.
Just want cut, your grass want service, right? So you remind me of Trustee Valerie Stubbs
Uh-oh.
that put in.
So Valerie Stubbs is the former trustee for Dalton. Like for anybody that's kind of been paying a little bit of attention but don't know her name, that's the woman with like the more thicker glasses. And she been saying
with that mustache.
she, I don't know what you're talking about. But she definitely had like the most. She's definitely had a lot to say about Tiffany Henyard. You feel me? So let's see how this unfolds.
In an ordinance, that put in an ordinance because she didn't want to pay fines on her rental properties. It's the same thing. You guys only pick and choose things that's beneficial to you guys that affect you. But you were talking about this a month ago. You were talking, please, you're gonna be removed. You're gonna be removed. You cannot just talk over her. You will be removed. And again, Valerie Stubbs, ex-trustee right there, her. She do things for self. So back to what I'm saying. You have to do better. You have to do better than what you're doing. Okay, you out of order. You need to remove her. Remove her. Remove her. Y'all cannot be that out of order. Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Even if you don't like somebody, you can't be that out of order. You have to remove her. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave.
Yeah, so that's all. Yeah, pretty much. So obviously that's not true, right? That she's trying to call these trustees out on only giving a damn about policies that affect them, and I'm like, that's like, what are you talking about? Like, she's
a ticket for $500 for not cutting the grass is steep, bro. Most is about $30. You know, they hit you with a $30 fine. You hit niggas with $500 in a broke town.
They ain't gonna have the money to cut the grass after that. They for sure ain't gonna have the money.
You don't know the reason why they can't cut the grass, bitch. You gonna hit me with $500 fine?
Yeah, man. So it like completely fucking crazy. Like, needless to say, but like I said, just another. I don't know. Added to the list of all the different ways Tiffany Henyard tries to extract as much funds from people. I mean, from everyday people, from poor people at that. Not even just everyday people, but poor everyday people, and she tries to find each and every opportunity to blame the trustees for her own mishaps. So I don't know, man. I just wish this whole process of holding her accountable happens extremely fast and swiftly, and as clean as possible. Because like, the sooner she's gone, the better. You know what I mean? And I'm not even talking about out of a high position in politics within the town of Dalton and even Thornton, but she need to be placed behind bars, because who knows what she's capable of doing after all the money she's been taking from this whole situation through these endeavors, because she's getting paid serious money over in Thornton Township as a supervisor, and like I said, too much. Empowering somebody like that, empowering somebody with the lack of with that little self-awareness, such as Tiffany Henyard, recipe for disaster from whomever she deals with. So,
quick question:
what's up?
As we touching on the topic of her being subpoenaed to court?
No, not today.
Not today. Got you.
You can talk about it though. 3. So yeah, let me just close this out then. So otherwise, on behalf of the Shower Black Dailies podcast, we'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, this is the last video. And it's like 9 minutes of stuff. That last one, I did say it was 4 minutes, but I forgot there was like a whole nother section that I need that Vicky Norwood to say everything she was shit that she was saying, because that was like the whole point of the conversation. 320. Huh? 320. 52.
Yeah. I said, yeah, that's what I asked. Like, you said what?
320. Okay. This is about the preacher. Yeah, this one's a trip too. Y'all remember this preacher? Anyway, welcome back to the Chicago Black. Welcome Black to the Chicago Black Delegation Podcast. I'm your host HT, aka High Thinking, and we are back again for the final chapter of the August Dolton Township meeting. And like I said, it was just as jam-packed as every other episode of these town hall meetings. So without further ado, let's see what the discussion's about.
When you wake up, it's a constant battle to keep going. Things break. Sometimes vendors get paid, sometimes they don't. We still go for what we know. So please, if you can, keep the public works in your prayers. Call us. I know some residents call, bring cards over, stuff like that. But please remember the work that we have done, because I can guarantee you after this, it's going to be hard for somebody to live up to this legacy that has been set. And Mayor, that concludes my report.
So, big respect to the public works and all that stuff. The public work department, they do a lot of work, and they're pretty not only are they underfunded, but they're understaffed, and they pretty much kind of doing damn near everything. Like, so it's pretty unfortunate that they're stuck with a township like Dalton, but it's good to know that these guys are trying, like, they're doing their best. But all that aside, like this dude right here, he does way too much caping for Tiffany Henyard, so I kind of don't trust him either. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Much, and thank you for all you do, you and your guys. I appreciate you. Next, we have Juanita, Water Department.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. I had a report, but I need to go back and detail it, so it will be available at the next board meeting. I had put all the departments together as far as the revenue that came in, so I will have it available on Mayor and Board at the next meeting.
All right, next we have Will, Housing.
Good afternoon, good evening, Mayor.
I remember this guy.
Trustees, and to our board that works so tirelessly. I would like to give my report for both departments, housing, as well as for building and permits. And I'll give you that at a high level. I'll start with a housing report for the month of July. We had a grand total of $45,505.50. We had 28 as-is cell inspections at $6,480. 21 escrow checks deposited at $15,500. 20 housing tickets that total $8,975. One vacant property registration from HERA, that was $7,350. And for our permits and building department, we had a grand total for the month of July at $52,512.63. We had 68 building permits at $38,634.07. 26 contractor license at $9,922.56. 12 plumbing permits at $2,756. For a combined total of those departments is $98,018.13. Mayor, if I could, I just want to just share, my name was on that list, and I can say as department heads, and you can celebrate that, because my God shall supply all of my needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. And I know that there's a lot of people here that go to church but have not gone to God. Let me admonish you. Let me admonish this board. Okay, these leaders that's in leadership positions but are not true leaders at heart. Okay? And so I admonish you that you're going to be snared by the words of your mouth, because the Bible tells me to touch not my anointed and do his prophets no harm. Well, we'll leave that to God. Leave that to God. And I admonish you, for those who do have a Bible, go ahead and read Esther, the 3rd chapter, and see how they try to set up Mordecai, and Haman had to be held by those same gallows. Okay? And so to our residents.
Using the scripture use the scripture to empower degeneracy. That's nasty work. Nasty work on all fronts.
That's when you're a house ninja, man.
So you
has to be to stop these house niggas. Has to be stopped.
Yeah. So the whole time, how important do you think? How do I put this? How much of a power play would it be for Tasha to have the preacher man on in her pockets?
I mean, that's been
on the payroll.
That's been the oldest trick in the book.
Oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
You get the preacher.
Look at Diddy and TD Jakes.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Dick in the booty ass nigga.
Swallowing.
he was at them Diddy parties.
Oh, hell no. Oh, that's nasty, man.
Get the baby old Diddy. Yeah. In the name of the Lord.
Hell no. I ain't even thinking about that like that. You said that's why Diddy got TD. Oh, I'm done. I can't think about that too much
they was
longer.
accusing him of being gay and all that stuff was on the internet. And he was like, I would not. He did a whole little sermon on it. I'm like, nigga, you gay, nigga. He always looked a little sweet.
Yeah, DL is a motherfucker.
I mean, it's devastating because a lot of people look up to TD Jakes. I mean, he's a good preacher. I mean, he knows what he's saying, but I mean, he's still a man. He still sins of the flesh. And people don't understand that they put their preacher in the holy spectrum. You know.
Oh, yeah.
That's just what it is.
I feel you. All right, let's keep going.
Yes, and I can just say to my residents, Mayor, under your leadership, when I actually worked in the water department, previous administrations did not have policies and procedures. They did not have the policies and procedures for each and every department that I worked in, including housing. Now, I just want to make it clear. That while you're making decisions, not one trustee came to my departments, either department, and asked me, what do I need? They never asked me, well, how much do you make? What do you need to make this department run? Do you know that we don't even have enough ink to print out permits? That we have to go to other departments. Please. I think it's important that you hear this. I think it's important. Not one trustee came and said, do you have enough employees? We're running it on a skeleton crew. And I can say to my team, we run that department with customer service. When you come here, our residents that come here for business are satisfied with those services.
So real quick question. He's calling out the trustees for not coming to him and I guess other board members with the question of how can I serve you? Do y'all think that's a good point?
I mean, what are he about to say? He about to come up with the church budget for they $3.6 million in deficit? If you ain't got no money, nigga, well, I'm coming to ask you. I don't need no words of prayer when I need money right now. You talking about how can I say? You ain't got no money. You come at me with lint in your pockets and a bunch of good words, and I ain't making shit shake around here, brother.
Boy.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Anybody else? That's about it. Yeah, that's about it though. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not concerned about money because when you're a true leader, you're concerned about legacy and destiny. There's more to life than money. It's about impacting and changing people's lives. So under your leadership,
what do you think?
Not when y'all behind like that. I'm trying to catch up, nigga.
What are you talking about, bro?
He talking about how can I say? Do you got some hustlers, nigga? Somebody about to go shake some ass for some cash. If you ain't got that, I'm gonna have to pass.
Oh man, is this like
it's more to life and money? Not when you behind on all these fucking bills.
Like what we talking about? Like I mean, come on. Like the money is what empowers is what empowers the people. Like this being in debt is not empowering you. Yeah. It's setting you up for failure. You feel me? Whatever.
Leadership, we have changed these departments. Okay, there were job descriptions written for directors, managers, supervisors, and all of the clerks in both departments. It wasn't here under the previous administration, but under her leadership. Okay? Why? That gives you vision. Let's hold on a minute, ma'am. I'm talking to the residents, ma'am. Quiet. I'm talking to the residents, ma'am. Quiet, please. I'm talking to the residents whose lives we are impacting for the positive. See, there's two things a leader is going to do. They're going to either infect someone's life or infect someone's life for something positive. We talked about money that we did not have. Jason House sat here for 8 years. These other trustees sat here for 2 years, sometimes 3. I did not hear one trustee come up with an ordinance or any programs to bring in revenue.
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay, well, we're talking about my department.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is so
At what point?
Bro, like, listen, man, there's more fish to fry than whatever the fuck you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they just got done talking about what they finna do with this property with the
fitness center.
Yeah, the fitness center, yeah. And like, I mean, not only that, but stopping Tiffany Henyard from spending all this extra money on dumb shit is also benefiting. It's gonna be putting more money into the circulation of Dalton Town, the Dalton Village. So like my dude, like they are a boom, they are a plus for the community by way of finances, and they talk about money all the time. So for him to say, oh, they not helping me and my cohorts in any sort of way, but who cares about that? They're focused on their attention is on other things right now. It just kind of is what it is.
So. At what point will we, as a people who say we're people of God, will come together and come with vision? We hear a lot of excuses, but no adjustments. Tell the people how many ordinances you've written as a trustee, Jason, since you've been sitting there. I could ask Brittany.
Tell him how many trips he done went on with a credit card.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
calm down.
Yep.
Calm down.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk about the players' pockets.
If you read the collective bargaining agreement, you know that's in the mayor's collective bargaining agreement. If you read
business card, all that dinner you taking them 5 little daddy little bastards out, you ain't got no money, bitch. You feeding them on $1. Now you
You know what I'm saying?
gave that, yeah, okay, you want to tell my business?
That shit crazy.
your collective bargaining agreement.
You are a part.
Okay.
Let them tell it. You are a part.
Trustee, you are out of order. We have the floor.
Niggas tired of this preacher boy. Niggas tired of it. She said, no, he's out of order. All this goddamn capping going on up here.
Goddamn preacher.
Yeah, you's a lied motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
She want to call him a job turkey ass nigga.
Isn't that amazing?
Hell yeah, man.
Well, I gave you an opportunity to say your piece. I think it's fair. And it's unfortunate that a lot of us are old, but we're not mature. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
I'm like, yo, take one and no one, motherfucker. Oh, man, that's the one thing one of my homies always like to say, man. It wasn't a Dolo, it was somebody, but they said people get older, but they don't get wiser. You feel
that
me?
was me.
That was you? Oh, my bad.
They just get older, but nothing changed.
Man,
it's the same old person.
And I really did. You know, I had so much faith in like the humans and stuff like that, and you know, society and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, with age comes wisdom. Like it's like that's how it was when I was younger. Like it has to be like that way, right?
Until you start talking to the niggas with the wisdom.
I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, you really been thinking this? You really been thinking this way for 40 years? Like this is like the summit of your intelligence, my nigga.
You tried to pass that dumb shit down to me. Fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? So no, nigga, nobody's trying to like. How do I put this, nigga? That's generational curse. Like that wisdom they trying to pass down to the youngest, to people like me. You know what I'm saying? That's the generational curse that need to go. You know what I'm saying?
All wisdom ain't good wisdom. They didn't tell you that part either. You know
what I'm saying? So I ain't got time for that old head talk, man. Like that boomer shit, man. That shit gotta go, man. That boomer logic has to be eradicated.
Especially that one oldest one. Happy wife, happy life. Fuck that line,
bro. All right,
happy me, happy life.
No comment, man. Y'all be killing me, man. Like, hey,
he said, be careful.
Help, please. And I gotta clean that shit up.
No,
help look. Everybody need to help each other. Your house,
help each
other out. Goddamn, man.
No. Happy me, happy life.
All right, man.
They told us that broken man shit.
Man,
they passed it down for
thousands
of years of broken man wisdom.
Oh, goddamn, man. All right. Goddamn, Kick Savage.
It's unfortunate that we have this age, but we don't have maturity. Quiet. So I just want to make it clear. absolutely
His
clear.
nails done. His
Ma'am.
nails extra bright, boy. He gets at least a $50 joint, nigga.
Like, hold on,
Yeah,
he
say,
studied.
I ain't gonna lie, I just peeped this
You
joint.
know,
The way he
like,
was doing it, you know what I'm
hold
saying?
on,
I just seen the nigga
Hold
joint.
on, man. What fuck is doing all this and that?
You know he's spending y'all money. He's spending y'all money. That's the hand of a nigga that's spending your money, boy.
Oh my God, bro.
Boy.
I ain't even peeped that shit at first
That
at
man
all.
had it something.
I watched this video like 5 times. I did not see that shit.
I just thought, yeah, son. Yeah.
Hell no.
If I did not get another dime from this village because I believe in the vision of this leader, I would come here and volunteer.
No.
I would come here and volunteer. Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Okay, part-time hecklers, let me tell you why.
Okay, you out of order.
Part-time hecklers, let me tell you why.
There ain't nobody going to volunteer for shit.
Please stop.
Let me tell you why. Because there are residents that call that phone every single day. Okay, I'm here 7:30 in the morning till whatever time it is it takes to get the job done. That's what a true leader does. That's what a true leader does.
Nobody.
Hey, he getting his Barack on. You know how many people he doing. That's what a true leader does.
That's what that is.
He got these hands. He said, you know, I'm there. Past the hours of working hours, making sure I service the people.
Hell no. This studying. You said Brock? Yeah, studying Brock just to be able to manipulate and lie to the people. That's crazy.
Because manipulation, it all applies for small groups to large group of people. Down to the hand motions, to the vocabulary, and he's doing the exact same thing to show you that he's confident. You know, he's trying to show you to get you to believe he's telling the truth, and that's why he's bald head right now because he's been bullshitting.
Oh my God!
Gotta take that hair away.
Isn't
that amazing? Go ahead, take that out you.
Hell fucking no. All right, let's keep this. Let's keep it pushing, man. Savage making the calls, man.
I'm sorry because he won't sit his ass down.
So because of the residents that deserve this type of service, I would be here. Because it's more than life than just money. It's more than life than just money. It's changing people's lives. And that's what we're doing.
That's what Barack said to us too when he told us no on reparations. It's more than life than just money.
Man, it's
about saving people's lives.
Bro, like I cannot stand lies like that, bro. I can't stand them, man.
He learned from the best of them. That's why he's copying it, you know. Good work. Good work.
And so I'll say this. The money that you say that we don't have, how is it that you paid a attorney this money that you say we don't have?
There you go.
Because they vote on it. So where do you get the money from?
What for anybody that may not know, this is a conflation. All right, there's a lot of things going on. There's a whole bunch of things going on within the township and how money is allocated, so that one aspect gets paid that's separate from like other aspects of the township. The town I don't know why these people are acting like this. Like Dalton is not. How much money is at this point? $7 million?
No, $3.6 million. That what they saw that she spent at least.
Yeah, okay, because that's a cumulative total.
Yeah, so it could be more. But right now, it's at $3.6 million. You know, in the hole. On some broke night.
Wow.
Broke niggas' backs.
Wow. Because so you telling me before. When last time they checked, it was $7 million, and then Tiffany Henyard cut off access to like this My Viewpoint thing, so they can keep an eye on like the expenditures of the town of Dalton.
And she spent $3.6 million of her own. That's what that's her personal ran up budget. Nothing to do with the townspeople. That's just off of her living a lavish lifestyle.
Is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's completely insane, man.
Somebody else, like you waiting on that trustee. You so out of order. You do stuff for clickbait. Stop. He has the floor.
This don't make no sense that you sit here letting him do that.
Can y'all sit down here and let him do
I feel her pain. That nigga's been up there a long time.
Okay.
And capping.
Yeah.
That black woman is getting infuriated.
He's out of order, trustee. It don't make no sense that you're talking. He has the floor. Y'all have the floor. Y'all say whatever y'all wanted. He has the floor. Go ahead.
Let me finish with this. I forgive you because you know not what you do.
Isn't that amazing?
He forgives her, y'all.
I'll
It
throw
make-
my shoe at that nigga.
I'd have got that picture, just frisbee that dude, that
Like,
nigga,
you
man.
dumb bitch. I do know what I do. I tried to hit your bald head ass upside the head.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy to me, bro.
But let me tell you, and I admonish you, that God shall not be mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And we'll let it stay with that. So I will be here tomorrow to continue to service these people, because there's nobody here that can stop me from doing that service. So thank you. God bless you. Continue. God has placed you there. And if God be for you, he's more than the whole world against us. So thank you. God bless you.
Amen.
God ain't got nothing to do with you crooked ass niggas.
Bro, I couldn't agree more, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Pastor Pork Chop came up here and talked this nonsense again. And it's so cringe. And I know the people that actually like are understanding of the situations happening in Dalton and know scripture like are like tightly cringing at his misuse of doctrine of the Bible to empower Tiffany Henyard here. Like he done found like 1, 2, or 3 lines that benefit that he can just misuse to make the trustees seem like the bad people here. You know what I'm saying?
House nigga
Say, I'm gonna pray for them. They'll be all right.
Ain't that some shit, man? Like these corny ass, cliche ass lines to earn some kind of appease for Tiffany Henyard. It's clearly crazy. And then for him to just try to say, "Oh, I will come up here for free. I will volunteer to serve the people." Like,
Money,
bro,
sir, money.
what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, just because you can get you, just because Tiffany Henyard knows how to pay you under the table doesn't mean you volunteering for shit. Like, come on now. So, I mean, any last thoughts regarding Pastor Pork Chop, y'all? What y'all got?
He gonna go to hell.
Simple as that.
All that capping that he
Oh,
doing
that
in the
capping
name
he
of
doing,
Jesus.
yeah. In the name of Jesus, right?
Man. So, what else is there to say, man? I done said everything needs to be said about it. Chicago Black Diligent Podcast has said everything needed to say about it. I've been hired thinking of Chicago Black Diligent Podcast, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Okay, that's about it. So what's everybody? Again, thanks for sliding through on us. So like I said, if anybody want to call in real quick, we will be available for a brief moment. But like otherwise, yeah, man. We doing pretty well with the growth of the channel. We're gonna have some new faces around here doing new different type of programs. I just kind of want everybody to kind of understand, like, Chicago Black Diligent Podcast is a podcast first, but we also got like other things on the side that, you know what I'm saying, that my brothers would like to, you know, put together for like comedy and other type of political type platforms and just whatever, and like holistic healing type conversations as well. So we kind of like we are focused like primarily on politics and social issues and stuff like that, and finances. But you know, there's gonna be some content that we're gonna have that we're gonna switch it up and stuff like that. So we appreciate y'all patience in those endeavors. So but otherwise, man, so like y'all know, just kind of exit us out, guys. So what y'all, you know, how we found y'all and who y'all is and all that stuff. You know how that go. Y'all know the drill.
Oh, you know me, man. Chicago Black Validation here every week. You know what I'm saying? King Savage. I'm out.
Yeah, man. Nels, man. Long Little Real, man.
Yeah.
MBK_for real on Instagram. You want to follow me, man?
Yo. You already know it's your boy J. Rashid. Shit, what we got going on from last week? Well, not last week. Week before, I told y'all about the Lady Sings the Blues. Living All Alone. We going to Baltimore next month.
Damn, traveling.
Yep, and then
Show on the road.
Yep, then Cleveland and Philly in November. But we running Lady Sings the Blues all month. Next month in Park Forest, Theater 47. You know what I'm saying? Come check us out. You're gonna love it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
sir.
you know, on my channel, I got some Let's Plays coming up. Was it Black Myth Wukong, and gonna get into the new Mortal Kombat DLC. So
Mortal Kombat DLC. Ooh, what they new characters?
Yeah, new characters, little new storyline stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm still stuck in the little story part because I can't move my hands that fast. I'm going to get past that. My muscles jammed up on me.
Yeah, that's that old age, man. You know, back in the day, man, motherfucker used to be able to vibrate the shit out their wrist. Hit the button real
you gotta
fast.
hit all four of the buttons.
All four of the buttons.
You know what I'm talking about. If you beat the story, you had to get past that part. I ain't been back since.
That shit definitely.
Yeah,
you gotta be ready for that shit.
For sure, man. So, big man, you know what I mean. I'm high thinking of the Chicago Black Dealers podcast. This week, you're gonna be seeing. You're gonna get a little rollout of some videos. You're gonna get a whole lot of shorts. I guarantee it. To just kind of help promote the channel, stuff like that. And you're gonna be seeing a little bit more of me. You know what I'm saying? I did a little stream on with the debate that was going on between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. So I'm gonna be doing little things on the side to kind of give y'all a little bit more content throughout the week and stuff like that. It's like I said, we're gonna have other faces that's gonna present their like what they want to contribute toward the discourse regarding primarily Black Americans, but everybody as a whole as well. Everybody can gain something from these conversations, obviously. But otherwise, man, I mean, not much else to say here, man. Just be blessed. We appreciate y'all sliding with us and, you know, being patient with us and stuff like that. And we're going to catch y'all next week. But as always, check out this book, The Power Numbers by Dr. Clark Anderson, The National Plan to Empower Black America. Catch y'all on the flip side. Black Nation out. All right. Check, yeah.